do that.
I have one follow-up question. So all of you guys, very interesting. All of you guys have pretty lower standards when it comes to if you're attracted to the guy, what you're willing to go out on a date, assuming you like the guy. But the only person that had something fancy with the 5-star is you, with the Nobu and etc. My question is, are you, assuming you're on a date with a guy like that, are you okay with him not being monogamous?
I shouldn't say this on air.
I mean, let's be realistic. You're a matchmaker, you know.
Sure, yeah. So I personally try to date men who are at an age range where they've already had their fun. Now, I understand, though, the more options a man has, the more likely he is to exercise those options. So I have some rules when it comes to cheating. And that is, if you're going to cheat, be discreet. I don't want to know about it. You better not embarrass me. You better not father kids. Don't bring any STDs. I don't want to know about it. If I know about it, that's going to cause problems.
Okay. All right. So someone's fairly realistic.
Wow. Yeah. That's like the most Los Angeles. That's like the most Los Angeles thing I've ever heard.
Well, and then for the other, because it seems like we have 3 bougie girls here at the panel. What about you? Are you willing to accept a guy that's
I'm not jealous at all. Like, I never felt any type of jealousy, even if I find out. Like, it's like I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, so yeah, I think it doesn't bother me, because when you know you have that person and they come into you and like it's just like the love and you feel it, nothing could break it. It's
would have you accepted cheating 10 years ago?
Yeah.
You would have? Okay. What about you?
I already know someone in a certain tax bracket is going to have lots of options. I'm not going to go into delusional at all. I know what it is. So even putting like rules, those rules are great, but I think they're unrealistic. You know, like you can cheat, but don't bring it. Right, you can cheat, but don't bring it. Yeah, because you can cheat, but don't bring me a disease. You can cheat, but don't bring me a bit. Men aren't thinking that when they're with other women. Well, they just want to smash.
The thing I want to emphasize, though, is like I said, I better not find out about it. I don't want chicks in my DMs. I don't want to know. For me, ignorance is bliss.
So I'm curious.
I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting it. I live in reality, though.
But let me ask you something. Reality. When you say there's going to be problems, you're dating a guy who's worth $50 million. What problems are you going to give him? He's going to say goodbye next. What problem? What you said? If I find out, you said if I find out, there's going to be a problem. What problem are you going to give a man worth $50 million?
The problem is it's going to create emotional issues in the relationship.
Okay, and then you get too emotional, and he's like, he's worth $50 million. What problems are you going to cause him? Is my question. Right.
I love this like New York, LA discussion because this is very different there. Like women trying to date men at the top.
No, it's true. It's true.
An honest question.
Men make money like that to tell women to fuck off. That piss them off. That annoy them. Like they literally tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, I mean it sounds good. It sounds good. There's gonna be trouble. When he's gonna happen, I'm worth $50 million.
Yeah, I mean once you go up the social ladder as a female, you literally have less and less leverage with what you can impose on the man. Like. He might even if he tells you, "Oh no, baby, it's okay," he's still going to keep doing what he does. So it's like women want successful men, but they don't want to deal with successful problems a lot of times.
Can I ask a question, Nelly? You said what's the age group you were saying past his fun phase? What was that?
Well, 85.
Because the reason why I'm asking is if the guy just gets on TRT, like he's 55 and he's still testosterone replacement therapy.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
So,
let's talk about that.
Well, actually, I have an example of this.
Yeah.
So my sister is 25 years old, 26. She's married to a 65-year-old.
Okay.
Who is worth almost $1 billion.
Okay.
So
sounds normal.
He's at an age where he ain't fucking around with other girls. It's not happening. Now, I'm not trying to date a 65-year-old.
Yeah, so
for myself personally, my sweet spot is like 38 to 45.
Okay.
That's my idea.
Is the guy in shape?
Yeah.
He's cheating on your sister.
Yeah, he's probably smashing.
Hey, listen.
He's cheating on your sister.
I've got. Here's the thing.
When you live at a country club and there's no one around,
he's cheating on your sister.
Absolutely, he is. That's crazy. You're living on the country club. I will tell you, I'm not going to say I've ever been like someone else's other woman, but just because you live on a country club, I've lived on a country club and I've seen people smashing on the golf course. It is probably not their wife. Now, that's something that has to be realistic.
Well, their wife probably doesn't look like my sister.
Hey, hold on, time out.
That's something that just needs to be realistic, right? And
when someone is worth almost $1 billion, your sister is a dime a dozen. I'm sure she's very attractive. When you say she doesn't look like my sister, she's a dime a dozen to him.
Pretty girls are common.
Okay,
but to say that it's not happening.
Hold on. I don't want to digress from